John Buckley, Dean of Instruction, will now present the mace.
I declare open the 48th Annual Commencement of Delaware Technical Community College Terry Campus.
Thank you. Please silence your cell phones and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Hannah Hinderer, criminal justice student who will be graduating this evening, followed by the invocation offered by Chaplain First Lieutenant William Guy from the Delaware National Guard. Hannah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. And oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Excellent, Hannah. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we rejoice today over this wonderful accomplishment of discipline and determination and self-sacrifice that have led to this day of college graduation. We're thankful that the graduates were able to learn from experts and teachers in their chosen field, and that they are now prepared to give of themselves in service in the realms of business, technology, the arts, health and science, education, public service, communication, just to name a few. May the skills they have developed managing their time, setting priorities, and keeping focus during exams be the foundation on which they build successful careers and lives. We're also thankful for the family and the friends and those who supported our graduates throughout the years. Our greatest prayer for them today is that they will continue to be lifelong learners who recognize their need to constantly discover more in life. We ask that you give them wisdom as they make life-changing decisions about jobs, careers, homes, marriages, and even family. Fill their hearts today with gratitude, humility, love, and faith. Thank you for bringing all of us to this wonderful day. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen.
Thank you, Hannah. That was a great job. And thank you, Chaplain Guy. Please be seated. Good evening. I'm June Turansky. I'm the Vice President and Campus Director of the Terry Campus of Delaware Technical Community College. To begin this evening, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the leadership of Delaware Tech. Please stand as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until each group has been recognized. First, from our Board of Trustees, William Bush IV, Esquire, Kent County Trustee. Patty Grimes, Sussex County Trustee. Robert Haggerty, Newcastle County Trustee. Also joining us this evening, Dr. Mark Brainerd, College President. Justina Sapna, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Kimberly Joyce, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Brian Shirey, Chief Legal Counsel and Vice President, Human Resources. Also joining us this evening, Representative Trey Pardee, who also serves on the Delaware Tech Education Foundation as a special trustee and on the Terry Campus Development Council. On behalf of the entire Terry Campus community, I would like to thank you all for your support of our students and the college. I would now like to introduce the individuals who represent the Terry Campus Administration. Again, please hold your applause until they have all been recognized. John Buckley, Dean of Instruction. Bill Murrow, Assistant Dean of Instruction. Dana Sawyer, Director of Communication and Planning. Jennifer Pyers, Dean of Student Affairs. Ray Parsons, Director of Administrative Services. Alan Nelson, Assistant Director of Administrative Services. Noel Sogowski, Director of Business Services. Charlotte Lister, Director of Human Resources. Dr. Lisa Struzowski, Director of Workforce Development and Community Education. Tammy Fenimore, President of the Staff Senate. Dr. Reginald Chandler, President of the Faculty Senate. Thank you all for your commitment and your dedication to our students. Also joining us in our audience are other college administrators and good friends and supporters of our college. Brad Eby, Kent County Levy Court Commissioner, 2nd District. Dr. Ed Wilczynski, Terry Campus Development Council. Dr. Joanne Daminger, Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs. Dave Morris, Assistant Vice President for Development. Tammy Kelly Watkins, Assistant Vice President for Marketing and Public Relations. And now, I would like to recognize our special 50th anniversary honorary marshal. Delaware Tech is celebrating 50 years of delivering excellence and changing lives. At graduation processionals, there are people referred to as marshals to lead in each group. Tonight, leading us in was our Dean of Instruction as the Grand Marshal, followed by Technical Sergeant Charles Parker, who carried in a special 50th anniversary banner. Mr. Parker, please stand. Charles, we're going to clap a couple times. Remain standing. Charles Parker is a 2009 Terry Campus Computer Information Systems Program graduate and a Delaware Tech Terry Campus Information Technology employee. He too is graduating this June with a master's degree in information security. He has 35 years of service in the military and just recently returned from his 5th deployment as part of the Delaware Air National Guard attached to the Air Force while serving in Kuwait. While in Kuwait, we were sending Charlie care packages and notes of support for his service to our country. We are proud to support Charlie and all our military-associated students too. In fact, Delaware Tech has been nationally recognized as a military-friendly school. Charlie shared he is proud to serve his country and community, and we are proud to have him as our honorary marshal. Thank you for your service. So what a beautiful evening. We are here to celebrate success, the success of the graduating class of 2016. With all graduating classes from Delaware Tech, you had varied backgrounds and diverse goals. So just who are you? Well, the total degrees and diplomas awarded are 395. The average age of the class is 29. The youngest is 19, and the oldest is 63. 354 of you are Delaware residents. 24 of you are getting multiple degrees. 9 of you are graduating with 2 associate degrees. 2 are graduating with 3 associate degrees. And 13 of you are graduating with an associate's and a diploma. So that's phenomenal. Mm. 152, or 41% of you, are graduating with honors, and 5 of you have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA. Delaware Tech is a place where families come to school. Some of you had a parent graduate, now you're graduating. Some, the children graduated first, then the parent graduated. Other times, family members come together. Tonight we have 2 sisters, and we also have 2 cousins graduating together. I have one last statistic for you, but it's certainly not the least. We currently have 184 veterans enrolled on campus, and 15 of them are graduating tonight. But you know tonight is not all about the numbers. Tonight is about your success story. I read a quote about creating a roadmap to success and immediately thought of our graduates. The quote was, "Your dream determines your goals. Your goals map out your actions. Your actions create results, and the results bring you success." I know you have worked hard to get to this very moment. You took your dream, you created a map of your actions, and you lived it. You are a success. As you leave here tonight, you are joining thousands of Delaware Tech graduates. You are becoming a part of an important group of individuals that are leaders in their field and help shape the future of our state and nation. Enjoy this evening and celebration with your family and friends. Congratulations. And now, I have the honor of introducing the president of Delaware Technical Community College, Dr. Mark T. Brainerd. Dr. Brainerd's connection to Delaware Tech is genuine and meaningful. He is a proud Delaware Tech graduate who continued his education, and for more than 25 years, he has experience in leading initiatives throughout our state in areas of higher education, business, and government. He was named the college's 5th president in August of 2014, and his impact and influence was immediate. With his leadership, we have been able to continue to provide excellence in education and develop new innovative ways to move our college into the future. It is my pleasure to introduce our president, your president, Dr. Mark Brainerd.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2016. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? It's all about tonight. As Dr. Transky just said, a few years ago, I was sitting exactly where you were, where you are now. A little bit longer than a few years ago, but we'll get over that. But obviously, I was very excited, just like you, about the future. But I was also a little bit nervous about the uncertainty, so there were a lot of questions in my mind. But there was one thing that I knew, and that was I would not have been able to graduate without the help of a lot of very important people. So before we get the program started tonight, let's thank a few important groups of people who were instrumental in having you reach this milestone. First, your families, your parents, spouses, siblings, children, all those special people. All those special people who extended a helping hand to you when you needed it the most. So don't forget to say thank you again. You can't say thank you enough, right? There's another group of people who cared very deeply about your journey and who wanted to be here tonight almost as much as you did. And that's the men and women who come to Delaware Tech every single day and work very, very hard to support our students. That's our faculty, advisors, and our counselors. We need to thank them for all the work that they do. And now we want to talk about you a little bit. Now, this is a very impressive class. All you need to do is look in this brochure, the program for this evening, and you will see the various forms of recognition listed in the program for academic excellence. And at Delaware Tech, we recognize the various levels of distinction based on cumulative grade point average. So at this time, I'd like to ask you to stand when I name your level of distinction, because we want to see just how many impressive, very dedicated graduates we have tonight. So those of you wearing a white cord, please stand. You earned a GPA. You earned a GPA of 3.25 to 3.49, graduating cum laude with praise. Congratulations. Now, those of you wearing a silver cord, please stand, because you earned a GPA of 3.5 to 379. Graduating magna cum laude with great honor. And those of you wearing a gold cord, please stand at this time. You're graduating summa cum laude. The highest honor, earning a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0. Very impressive. And there are a few of you in the crowd, the graduates wearing the gold stole are members of the Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society. Why don't you stand as well and be recognized? These individuals were inducted into the National Honor Society for Community Colleges based on scholarship, leadership, and service. So thank you very much. That's a very impressive graduating class. There's one more group to be recognized. Those are the graduates wearing the red, white, and blue honor cords, our veterans. So anyone in our audience, anyone in our audience, including our graduates who served or currently served in the armed forces, we want to thank you and recognize you for your service. Thank you. A final thought. Delaware Tech has prepared you for everything and anything you want to accomplish. If you're sitting out there, as I was several years ago, asking yourself questions about the future, can I get that bachelor's degree? Can I get that new job? Should I go on to graduate school? Should I do both? Could I do both? The answer is a resounding yes. Yes, you can, yes, you should, and yes, you must, for one simple reason. Delaware Tech has prepared you for everything and anything you want to accomplish. Again, congratulations, and enjoy this special day.
Thank you for those remarks, President Brainerd. We are proud to be celebrating the college's 50th anniversary this year. In honor of that milestone, we are pleased to have two special speakers this evening. One, our keynote, is an alumnus who is one example of the college's success stories over the past 50 years. The other is a student representing the class of 2016 who offers us a glimpse of our future success over the next 50 years. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Ajanique Dandy. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Representing the class of 2016 and graduating this evening from the Human Services Program, Ajanique's academic excellence, professionalism, and work ethic are impressive. She was just named Delaware's 2016 New Century Scholar after she received the state's highest score in the All-USA Community College Academic Team Competition. She's #1 in the state. She was also our president of the Student Government Association and an officer in Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. In addition, when Ajanique graduates this evening, she will be the first in her family to earn a college degree. Her success has been so inspirational that her mother recently enrolled and is now taking classes, and Mom is doing pretty well. In fact, Ajanique had the special honor of inducting her mother into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society recently. I agree. What a wonderful moment for both of them to have shared. Ajanique this evening will introduce our commencement speaker, Ajanique Dandy.
Thank you, Dr. Turansky, for such kind words and a wonderful introduction. I am extremely proud and humbled by the opportunity to speak to you this evening as I introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Terry Pepper. While preparing for this introduction, I was able to read through Mr. Pepper's many accomplishments. There is no way that I can name them all, but I would like to share some highlights. A 1976 Delaware Tech graduate who continued his education at Delaware State University, Mr. Pepper has spent his entire career in public service. He is a retired Delaware State police detective who is currently serving his 3rd term as Commissioner at Large on the Kent County Levy Court. He is also Deputy and Policy Advisor to the Cabinet Secretary of the Delaware Department of Safety and Homeland Security. In addition, Mr. Pepper is the former Executive Director of Delaware Crime Stoppers and was Policy Advisor of Safety and Homeland Security for the administration of former Governor Ruth Ann Minner. A lifelong Delawarean and Kent County resident for more than 40 years, Mr. Pepper has a deep connection to the community and our college. He was a part of the first class of students to graduate from our Terry campus, and in 2012, he was honored during a distinguished alumni recognition ceremony. I was encouraged to learn that Mr. Pepper was the first in his family to graduate. As Dr. Turansky mentioned, I too am the first in my family to become a college graduate. But I can't wait to watch my mom walk across the stage next year and receive her degree. When Mr. Pepper was sitting at his graduation, as we are right now, I am sure there was no way that he knew his potential. The same is true for all of you. I am inspired to know Mr. Pepper's foundation from Delaware Tech was as strong and solid as ours. Although technology and the workforce have changed dramatically over the past 50 years, and I can only imagine what change the next 50 years will bring, it's comforting to know that Delaware Tech's values will still remain. The qualities of access, hope, opportunity, and excellence continue to be the framework of our college. Terry Pepper embraced those values while being a student at Delaware Tech, and he continues to be a tremendous representative of our college and you graduates. Please join me in welcoming him as our keynote speaker.
Wow, what a story. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you very much. Graduating class of Delaware Technical Community College, Terry Campus, 2016. Distinguished guests, family, and friends. I'm extremely humbled and proud that you asked me to speak at your graduation. This being the 50th anniversary of Delaware Technical and Community College makes this invitation extremely special to me. As I do with all speeches that I deliver, I ask my wife, my manager, you name it, to review what I had prepared. Once she had read what I prepared, I was expecting one-word adjectives like good, great, excellent. Well, that's not what I got. I got 2 words. Too long. I said, too long? She said, yeah, too long. I said, well, Joe Biden just delivered a 35-minute speech to Del State. These graduates need to hear what I have to say in order to be prepared. Her reply was, just think how squirmy you get on Sunday when the priest talks longer than 7 minutes. Just remember that all the graduates will be wearing hot, uncomfortable robes, which they are. Their parents will be sitting in the audience in uncomfortable clothes, in uncomfortable chairs. Am I correct? And remember, the graduates' most important objective for the evening is to get that piece of paper and go celebrate. Then she really drove the point home. She said, and you're no Joe Biden. Point taken, you're getting the abbreviated version. Since this is an historical event, let's take a few minutes to talk about Delaware Tech's past. The year is 1974. A young man is about to graduate from Dover High School. His father is a Delaware State Trooper. His mother is an emergency room nurse. The young man had an unwavering desire to be a Delaware State Trooper and follow in his father's footsteps. This young man knew 4 things for sure. He had to be 21 years of age to be a trooper. He had to have at least 2 years of college. He had to have tuition money in order to go to college. And the 4th thing, most important, he knew he didn't have any of that. This young man went to see his high school counselor, who recommended a relatively new college in Kent County, Delaware Technical and Community College. This young man took an admissions test, was surprised to be accepted for the upcoming fall semester in the criminal justice curriculum. Well, I'm here to report that the story has a happy ending. That young man was not only a graduate of the first graduating class from Terry Campus in 1976, but has reached his goal of becoming a Delaware State Trooper. However, his career did not end there. He went on to be the executive director of Delaware Crime Stoppers, a policy advisor and analyst to the governor of Delaware, and a deputy to Delaware's Secretary of Safety and Homeland Security. In addition to this, he is currently honored to be serving his third term as Kent County Levy Court Commissioner at Large, representing everyone in Kent County. That young man is not so young anymore, and his hair is a little shorter and a lot grayer. And of course, that young man is me. I'm glad to be here. I've always been proud to be part of that first graduating class from Terry campus. 1974 seems like a long time ago in some respects, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I started Delaware Tech at a converted chicken coop / furniture store located near Morris Lake, south of Dover. The classrooms were actually in a converted chicken house. The administration offices, however, were a step up. They were in a converted furniture store. In the winter, the classrooms were cold. In the spring and summer, they were hot. The parking lot always seemed to be muddy. I guess that was before they invented blacktop. The grading structure was interesting as well. Who out there is part of the early Del Tech? Do you remember what the 3 grading classes were? You could receive a D, a P, or an R. Which the D stood for distinctive, proficient. P stood for proficient. And the dreaded R, recycle. When you think about it, this defied all logic that we had grown to know going through 12 years of school. Imagine getting a paperback with a large red D at the top of it, and a statement next to it said, "Very good." Or imagine getting the elusive P. That could have been anything from a low D to a high B in high school. But when we got that P, you really didn't know whether you did just enough or almost distinctive. This sometimes causes a problem when transferring to other colleges or continuing your degree. Other colleges were sometimes confused when the highest grade that you could get from Delaware Tech was a D. While the facilities may have been second-rate or subpar, the faculty administration were world-class. My fond memories include teachers like Ed Neal, who was a retired Baltimore City police officer. He was chair of the criminal justice curriculum. Jerry Street, a noted local attorney. Ken Hogan and Carol Adams, who were at the top of their teaching profession. And by the way, Carol Adams was the hardest teacher that I ever had. These teachers related real-world experiences to classwork and always made it interesting. I remember administrators like Wayne Dapson, Jeff Adams, who worked to make us really feel like we were part of something. They valued our opinions and considered our recommendations. However, not all recommendations were good. I'm glad to see that a recommendation naming the Delaware Mosquito as a school mascot was short-lived. Go Skeeters! During the first year of the chicken coop, we started to hear rumors of a new facility that was funded in Kent County. Those rumors became a reality. We announced that funding was obtained to build a new facility. That new facility was building number 1, here, located on this site. That building was named after the former Governor Charles L. Terry. The administration, Charles L. Terry, governor. Of course, I got a lot of mileage out of telling everyone that the Terry campus was actually named after me. And I still do. The administration kept us involved as several impromptu field trips were made here to get student input and suggestions on the new facility. Terry campus has grown substantially since those early days, but has never lost sight of being a college for those with limited funds and a school that works with those who have to work full-time while attending. Of course, those students that were already part of the real world whether it be the working world or military veterans, what have you. They always added meaning to classroom discussions. In some cases, they would actually teach the teachers. I was fortunate to build relationships with many of those that I attended classes with, and even former teachers and administration. Those relationships have enabled me to continue my real-world education, develop character, and are a great source of trusted advisors. I wish the same to this graduating class. I've always heard that the biggest part of success is knowing where to start. If this saying is true, all of you are on your way to a successful career because you knew to start here at Delaware Tech. In the early days, Delaware Tech, like the cars of the time, offered the most they could offer was a compass. It pointed us in the right direction, but did not always take us the most direct route. Today's Delaware Tech graduates are like cars equipped with GPS, a system that in most cases takes today's graduates from campus door to employer door. As I stated earlier, I'm a Kent County Levy Court Commissioner. I'm committee chairman of the Public Safety Committee for Kent County, Delaware. I'm responsible for the 911 Center, the emergency preparedness operations, and the paramedics. A large number of our paramedics have actually graduated from this campus. Last fall, in the Veterans Parade in Dover, myself and the other commissioners participated in the Veterans Parade representing Kent County Levy Court. As I made my way through the parade route, waving to and shaking hands with the spectators, I came to an elderly couple. As I shook their hands, the wife, with tears in her eyes, said, "Your paramedics saved my husband's life." Man, talk about a humbling and proud moment. That was it, folks. And this is what our paramedics do every day, thanks to Delaware Tech. When I see graduates of Delaware Tech like my son-in-law, Kevin Imhoff, who is a member of this graduating class, that are employed as Kent County paramedics, and I see the level of professionalism, knowledge, and skill that they display, along with the amount of enthusiasm they have, I know that Delaware Tech is getting the job done. When I see the enthusiasm of culinary arts students like Laura Belcher, who is not only graduating today with honors, but she leaves next week to go to Italy to continue her education. Laura, stand up. I know that Delaware Tech is getting the job done. Graduates, look at the person on either side of you. Just think of the impact that the three of you will have on society. Now multiply that by the number of graduates in this class. At the end of your careers, this class will have made a difference. I don't get a whole lot of opportunity to watch TV, but one of my favorite TV shows is Blue Bloods. It's a police drama which depicts a family of New York City police officers starring Tom Magnum P.I. Selleck and Donnie New Kids on the Block Wahlberg. At some point during every episode, there's a scene of the family eating dinner together. In this particular scene, the New York PD is represented by 3 generations of New York PD officers. They represent the past, the present, and the future of the police department. Why I like it so much is I'm amazed at how this scene resembles family dinners at my own house. My father, who joins us in spirit, my brother, my daughter, and myself are all either currently serving or are retired Delaware State Troopers. Many of our dinner table conversations closely resemble what is portrayed on TV. However, I must say, some of our conversations contain more graphic or colorful details or incidents that would not be suitable for G-rated TV, maybe more suited for HBO or Showtime. Such as, please pass the ketchup. Oh, by the way, let me tell you about the bloody scene I saw the other day. My point is this. All of us at the table either attended Delaware Tech or graduated from Delaware Tech, including my oldest daughter, who's a school teacher, and her husband, who's an architect. If you add all those careers together, there's a total experience of well over 100 years, 100 years. Just think of the thousands of people whose lives have been touched or impacted by just those sitting at our dining room table. And to think all that started here at Del Tech. In closing, graduates, I'm sure, just like myself, in relatively short time, you will struggle to remember the events of today, including what I spoke about. In the not too distant future, probably tomorrow, you will not even remember who spoke at the commencement. Let me remove all that stress. Graduates, I give you the permission to forget everything that I have spoken about up to this point. But I want you to try exceptionally hard to remember what I say from this point on. There will be a lot of people in your family, your community, your county, state, and this country that will contribute to your success and happiness. No matter how busy you become in your profession, no matter how successful you become in your career, do not forget to give back. Pay it forward, if you will. You will be rewarded for it. I have been. Also, don't equate success with the number of years that you spend at any one job. If at retirement, you look back at what you have done, the places that you have worked, the promotions that you have taken, or the career changes that you've made. If you are happy both mentally and spiritually, you are a success. I'd like to leave you with a couple quotes. One from America's most outspoken former First Lady, Barbara Bush. And she said, "Never lose sight of the fact that the most important yardstick of your success will be how you treat other people, your family, friends, and coworkers, and even strangers that you meet on the way." I think that bears repeating. Never lose sight of the fact that the most important yardstick of your success will be how you treat other people, your family, your friends, and coworkers, and even strangers you meet along the way. Another quote from Maya Angelou, a noted poet and author, says this another way: people will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So graduates, I have one thought to leave with you. Be nice to people. It's what's needed to move our country forward to its past. Good luck, success, and best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Terry, for your inspirational remarks and your continuous support of Delaware Tech. And now, for the presentation of the candidates, Dean Buckley, and conferring of degrees by the Board of Trustee member, William Bush. Dean Buckley.
At this time, members of the class of 2016, please stand. Mr. Bush, I present to you the candidates for the Associate Degree in Applied Science, the Associate of Arts in Teaching degree, and the candidates for the diploma.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Delaware, I hereby confer upon these duly authenticated students the degree of Associate in Applied Science, Associate of Arts in Teaching, and the diploma, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Delaware Tech graduates, you may now change your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2016.
For the degree in accounting, Samantha Engel. Heather Davis. Andrew Green. Andrea Hom. For the degree in Business Administration Transfer, Tyler Benini. Daniel Evans. For the degree in Entrepreneurship, Shalnika Clifton. For the degree in General Business, Tamara Hazard. Herbert Welde IV. For the degree in Hospitality Management, Teresa Farmer. Carlette Prim. For the degree in Management, Anthony Baker. Maria Menard. Jessica Popkin. Shelley Newman Turner. Amanda Twisselman. For the degree in Paralegal, Deanna Summers. Shalitha Ward. For the degree in Computer Information Systems, Alexander Brass. Rebecca Krauser. Dumond Lima. Lee Naylor. Dale Schulte. For the degree in Computer Network Engineering Technology, Ekbal Goriani. Timothy Howell. David Pierre. For the degree in Information Security, Yamin Al-Hindi. Richard Fulton. William Hill. Kyle Marble. For the degree in microcomputers and networking, Devin Johnson. David Voss. For the degree in web development, Tara Johnson. Douglas Stanford. For the degree in culinary arts, Justin Baynard. Laura Belcher. Leah Blair. Felicia Blevins. Octavia Kaysen. Alexandra Craig. Rook Dillaplane. Jessica Franklin. Chanel Glover. Louisa Goringer. Mishan Hughes. Cheryl Jones. Brenda Losh. Natalie Osorio. Stephen Pittman. Rebecca Scott. Rebecca Short. Brittany Snyder. Bruce Struther. Montgomery Sturgis. Lauren Walton. For early care and education, birth to second grade, Jamie Bankson. Gabrielle Saletka. Charlotte Coriel. Megan Garrison. Kimberly Gordon. Stephanie Miller. For the degree in early childhood development, Carrot Cameron. Patricia Dill. Melissa French. Bronte Ray. For the elementary education option, Zachary Brown. Allison Joswick. Nathan Knight. Lauren Lyles. Kira Merkel. Casey Poisson. Linda Statz. Christina Weiss. Jessica Wooten. Mark Zerilli II. For the degree in paraeducator, Jamida Worthen. For the degree in biomedical option, Harrison Domerson. For the degree in energy management, James Jones. For the degree in interior design, Lori Kirk. For the associate degree in nursing, Simon Akama. Brooklyn Bailey. Casey Bankus. Narciso Barrios. Clara Beckel. Kyra Barrios. Kelly Bleem. Tyer Boyd. Lisa Brown. Caleb Cannon. Lakeisha Christian. Samuel Clark. Karen Eggleston. Rachel Engel. Sarah Gossman. Caitlin Harvey. Hannah Hollett. Margaret Jenkins. Jamil Karamali. Donna Kelly. Jerusha Kibe. Michelle Kimmick. Special King. Alice Kipruto. Janie Lurch. Jesse Mba. Dana Moss. Brian Nayemi. Luis Otieno. Alizetta Wedrago. Jim Penix. Brienne Sims. Tiffany Strauss. David Traxler. Linda Tyler. Christopher Vieda. Kira Wallace. Lindsay Warren. Shelby Warren. For the degree in emergency medical technician, Gabrielle Gathers. Kristen Mitchell. Melissa Morrison. Ivory Murray. For the degree in surgical technology, Donald Doubt. Georgina Greenfield. Alicia Robertson. For the degree in criminal justice, Joshua Barton. Adria Batson. Jacob Bukowski. Hannah Hinderer. Melissa Kelly Wilson. James McDonough III. Tanisha Minor. Chelsea Sherman. Chantel Simmons Washington. For the degree in drug and alcohol counseling, Bulas Buban. Catherine Dashu. Charlene Exantus. Khadidra Henry. April Iverson. Christopher Miles. Caitlin Rapone. Jeffrey Sullivan. Robert Spadaccini. Brenna Watson. For the degree in Homeland Security and Emergency Management, Cody Fry. Joseph Majewski. Jesse Spragg. For the degree in Human Services, Sarah Clark. Nicole Cochran. Nicholas Demourier. Casey Draper. Brian Gam. Julia Getz. Elizabeth Gonzalez. Barbara Griffin. Lauren Hestra. Michaela Shea Huber. Andrea Hurd. Brett Jones. Stephen Jones. John Casey. Alyssa Kroll. Connor Mahoney. Juliet McKelvey. Alexis McQuaid. Angela Nelson. Christy Owens. Keelana Payne. Nikita Perry. Martina Prelo. Rachel Simpson. Noni Taylor. Derek Thomas. Eula Ann Walker. Carmen Walls. Katrina Waters. Crystal Welsh. Shamina Young. For the law enforcement option, Tyler Everett. For visual communication, advertising design, Alyssa Furman. Patrick Keneally. AJ McLaren. Zachary Nichols. Matthew Plord. Sarah Schmitz. Austin Schwartz. For the multimedia option, Tyler Kent. Eric Melchior. Jacob Rose. Zachary Todd. Miguel Iñiguez. The diploma in practical nursing studies, Atika Ait Lashkar. Sonia Coleman. Tamika Cooper. Shaquana Griffin. Markeisha Hitchens. Natasha Littleton. Erica Mayrant. Aisha Pascasio. Jatasia Prince. Rachel Roderick. Tammy Sellers. Alana Sims. Ryan Smith. Jasmine Taylor. Courtney Tracy. Nicole Tweedy. Brittany Williams. Katrina Johnson. Ajanique Dandy.
All right, as graduating members of the class of 2016, you now become members of the Delaware Technical Community College Alumni Association. And here to officially induct you into the Alumni Association is our Alumni Association President, Mr. Gary Pippin. He is a 2005 Terry campus graduate with an associate degree in visual communications. He is also the recipient of our 2012 Distinguished Alumni Award. Mr. Pippin.
Thank you, Dr. Taransky. Graduates, if you could please stand. It gives me great pleasure to officially welcome you, the class of 2016, into the Alumni Association of Delaware Technical and Community College. As members of the Alumni Association, you have the full rights, privileges, and responsibilities to further the growth and development of Terry campus of the Delaware Technical and Community College. Congratulations.
You may be seated. All right. We're almost there. So all of us at Delaware Tech hope that your journey through life brings you the success, happiness, and respect that each of you deserve. Now, I'm going to ask everyone to stand for the benediction. You get to do it again. Graduates will remain standing after the benediction. The audience will be seated after the benediction and remain seated until the recessional is ended. Chaplain Guy.
Let us pray. Now, Lord, as our graduates move forward, we ask that you would bless them, that you would watch over them, guard them, and keep them. Let your face would shine upon them, and that you would be gracious, kind, merciful, and that you would show favor towards them. Lift up now your countenance upon them and give them your peace within their heart and within their lives. Amen.
You said to go back to 64.
No. I asked that question. Go back to 64.
I did it, and then I got off.